But I think, are we ready
to
what? Gird our loins?
This is where everybody starts to go, okay, I can leave the room now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Victor Allen's New Sports, brought to you by the Bald-Headed Black Man, written, directed, and produced by Victor Allen, the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Vic!
Nobody. No, wait a minute. I got one. Wait a minute. This is the part where everybody even fakes like we have fandom all right behind Victor. And I'm going, Mario, I have no comments.
They nicknamed you Sexual Chocolate.
Nobody.
My
all
nickname
black
is
men
Fluffy.
are named Sexual Chocolate.
Not me. I wish I could get me some. Lord, I'm fluffy.
Fluffy?
Yes.
I've never heard a black man call himself fluffy.
Thank you.
Fluffy.
I won most cuddly in my senior class. This is another way of saying fat. Okay.
Right. Wait a minute. Now, is it not true? Well, he keeps saying this. Watch what I do with this. Welcome to New Sports, you guys. I have to wrap this up real quick. Where we talk around sports, so you don't have to know all the ins and outs of it. But this is true. Women feel bigger and better, secure with a bigger man than a thinner man. I'm telling you this.
Well,
man, you know this.
Really?
Yeah.
I know if they put their head on my stomach, they can hear the ocean.
I'm telling you. Wait a minute. I surveyed some women.
That rest.
I'm serious. I surveyed some women. I said, if you had to deal with a thinner man than thinner or a bigger man than bigger, I said, well, who makes you feel more secure? And they're tall. They all pick the bigger man.
Where's the muscles up in that? I need the muscles.
Well,
I need muscles.
You need muscles.
You had to be there.
Okay, you guys.
Sorry you missed it, Melina.
Now this is
by choice.
By choice. This is what we do with sports. The whole idea is that when you're out there hanging, when you're out there at the lounge, the sports, but you actually have other conversations while the sports is going on. It's just a meeting place for people to talk, and that's what we do here. So, Melina, you don't have to know sports. You just have to know what happens when people get around it, because there's a certain quality of life, especially when you're happy hour, Friday, Saturday, whatever, and you meet there. If it's the Lakers NBA championship,
that game is on Tuesday night, not Friday night.
Wait a minute. We got a game on that was yesterday.
Oh, yes. Okay, right.
And there's one tomorrow.
Yes, you're right.
That's right. And there will be more. And then when the Lakers come and hit the floor, and you get a VIP invitation.
I'm not even a Laker fan.
Wait a minute. If you get a VIP suite, Laker.
Oh, then I'm a Laker fan. You didn't add all that in. Shit.
You're going, right?
Yeah, I'll go.
We all go then.
Yeah,
right.
I'll put on a jersey too.
Right.
We'll dress appropriately.
I love being a spectator at the game.
See, that's LA,
I
you
don't
guys.
have to be a fan. I love being a spectator at the game.
That's what they blame us for in LA. He says, you guys are front. You're not true fans. Okay, football. Watch this, Melina.
Yeah.
What's your football team?
Eagles.
Mario, what's your football team?
Because I don't have loyalty. I do. I switch around. It'll probably be the Washington Redskins once they change their name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do this now, because I know when you don't have football, that's wrong. You can't go there. That's wrong.
That's
First
a whole
of all,
controversy.
that's all. Look, you know what? Just as a comment on this, I think Danielle Snyder says, "So you guys wait till I own the team and start raking me over the coals, because I will change the name. But what about the owners prior to me? So now he has to represent that whole history." Which is kind of unique, because I said, you bought into your success. Here's all the other
out of the way.
There's the tentacles of success coming your way at this time. He's going to have to deal with that anyway. All right, let me go on over to this. I'm telling you, I know you guys watched the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat, but you guys missed the brawl in L.A. The coaches, the players, they were all involved. From Mark McGuire, Matt Williams, you name it. They all got into this fight because you know what pictures do. Now, I'm not going to even give you the history on this, because I know you guys you tell me the names. I don't know these players. So I already know that's what's happening in this room. But there's a hot player on the Dodgers named, I believe his name is Puig, or they pronounce it very uniquely. I've heard it a couple of ways. He's batting about 500. And when you're batting and you're the rookie on the team, and it's Yasiel Puig. When he comes in,
Puig,
right? When he comes into play,
I know,
when you're the new cat on the mound high, guess what a pitcher's gonna throw at you?
High.
They're gonna hit you right
Straight.
here. They got him right here, next on the face, on the nose.
Well,
He
better
goes
there
down.
than the
Don't
Jules.
say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't
Spell
say
his
it.
name again.
Puig.
Now let's just
Yasiel. Yasiel.
right now the killer is on this, and we'll flow through the pictures. You can actually flow down while I'm talking
Okay.
about this. Yasiel Puig got hit in the face by the pitch, goes down. Coach Mark McGuire and Don Mattingly, they're the coach of the Dodgers. They go in, and you see they got Matt Williams. If you go down another picture, probably you'll see that Mark was handling two of the Diamondback coaches. He had one in one hand and one in the other.
Mark is in the red cap.
No, Mark is in the blue.
Blue.
Well, that's him right there.
That's him right there. Don Mattingly is to the right. Matt Williams, former Major League Star. This that Mark prior to then had two coaches. I just got because you about to get to the class had to basketball fight. Even though it be your which type of us would you want to see it happen? Hockey, and I'm gonna go to you, Melina, because you know why? You got that. You got that.
Because that scarf.
No, that pimp. Those earrings. They
that's
killing me.
Yeah.
They're rocking me. I'm going like this. I'm just bam.
All right, so I'm at this bar. It's happy hour, and I'm looking at these commercial breaks, and okay,
That's right.
I love my rebellion.
Yeah, you like.
And oh man, if I want to fight, watch on.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So
If I want to see like interaction. Yeah,
they are allowed to.
I'm the same. Say hockey.
Wow.
The fans.
Right.
You never out yelling, "Kill that mother!" You little ladies, a little grandmom. Kill them. Yeah, kill him.
Right.
Hi.
Yeah. Right.
yeah, hockey.
It's hockey. Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah,
I'm
hockey.
down at the,
They're crazy.
at the Staples Center. I'm there frequently, and when the Kings have their games, and even the Lakers, but if I had to choose a game for action, yeah, the fanfare is bananas on both sides.
It's ridiculous.
Laker fans and King fans, but they come out, they're painted, they're tatted.
Yeah. Hockey is, and we had to do an event for the LA Kings at one time and covering it. Jesse Jackson, everybody. That was the background, and I was trying to concentrate on the red carpet. And they had that game going on. You talking about a brother that slipped away, said, Mario, because you had to interview Jesse. You did your little thingy. Okay, boom. I took off. I have never seen, when it comes to scoring, hockey is only second to soccer.
It's crazy.
It's second to soccer.
It's the fans or something else.
Yes. So my whole point is baseball fanaticism, but this brawl, if you want to go back and check it out, we can't show it because Major League Baseball.
Yeah, we learned about
what we can't do.
They
that.
came after us with it.
Yes.
We got a whole Major League Baseball store. They do not like internet television, Mary Bond stuff.
They can't do that.
Let's just say that.
No.
They were calling us up.
Right. We're big. We're large and in charge.
I was like, I told Vic, let's mess with baseball and give them the news.
Never again.
I said, this is like the mouse that roared.
Didn't work.
Wowzers.
It didn't work. Didn't work. Okay, now you got it. So I just wanted you guys to know that when you got the LA Dodgers, they're struggling. When I looked at this fight, I said, "There's only 4 or 5 umpires. They're not going to stop this. You're talking about fists.
How
We're
many
talking about
people?
it looked like everybody emptied out.
That's a lot. Here's the picture again.
Yeah, it's a lot. And
That's a lot of people.
That doesn't encapsulate everybody. There's fights going on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, there's fights going on, but that's my whole point. It was such an engaging, and like the guy said, he said,
I counted 33 people already.
"Yeah, no, you had to
Where's
see
security?
it." Security.
Fighting.
I'm just saying, if that was somewhere where I walk, we would have had security, LAPD,
The whole nine.
I mean, the whole nine.
Yeah, the
They're
whole
so
nine.
nice and friendly just to be able to fight and no interruptions,
No, you
no
get
gunshots.
Right.
to get all the police out. It has to be a SC frat
That
party with
is
black
so
folks.
Okay.
wrong. You guys, you know what? Let's bring it current. Let's bring it current. Let's keep it current.
Take
you
it out
gotta
to the ballpark.
Yeah.
All right. Now, PMC, I got you. You say that's why there aren't too many brothers in hockey. There are increasingly more. I'm just saying that
And
right
they
now.
still tend to mostly be Canadian. I think all
Yes.
but 2
Yeah.
are Canadian. They're blacks from Canada. They're not
Right.
U.S. blacks.
Right. And they're not in the game because they're black. They're in the game because they're good.
They like to carry a stick.
Right. Okay, you leave that alone. Just leave that alone.
I understand.
See, man, you always say, you guys, this is progressive. We're supposed to be, think beyond. Go think beyond.
A bigger stick that folds up.
Think Smyrna. Think Smyrna. Okay. Smyrna. I like that name.
I love it too.
It's got roll in it. All right, you guys. Now we're going to go over to what you guys been waiting for. I know you want to talk about it, so let me just go on and talk about it. San Antonio win may result in loss of Tony Parker to hamstring. Why is that a bigger story? Because the blowout of the Miami Heat yesterday was unbelievable. 36 points. You don't lose by 36 points. 113 to 77.
That's nasty.
That's real bad. Now, let me just say this. Somebody in the room said that they're a Miami Heat fan because they're rebellious.
I just like it.
What? Okay, tell us what makes it so attractive.
What makes
See, this is the part. Tell me what. We're watching you on this one.
I don't care about the points. I care about the wins. But what makes Miami Heat attractive to me right now, because I'm a new Heat fan, is the fact that LeBron James, right? LeBron, to me, the way he left. Oh, what was the team?
Cleveland.
The way he left Cleveland,
right,
manned up to the whole establishment.
Right, you like that, don't you?
I like the message it sends to
she
all
like
the
rebellious brothers.
I noticed.
All the players, because players in general tend to, historically, culturally, waste their money and waste their time. And LeBron said, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna make it on my own. I'm gonna consult and consider.
Right.
But when it comes down to it, take me with this. And he created a whole new culture of thinking for players in the NBA throughout the game, throughout the atmosphere.
You like Trailblazers?
I do.
So that means
Miami Heat.
Right. So we're standing in the room right now with a Trailblazer.
I'm just saying the team is dynamite.
No, wait a minute.
I'm about to go out and warm up. Yeah, get out the basketball.
Wait a minute.
Miami.
Did not hurt myself.
And they ball like the Birdman.
Birdman.
I watched the game the other day, and they were just on fire.
Right now,
so it was a close call, but hey.
Hey, look. Okay, the Birdman is in a place where the love for him. He's like, and I'm gonna date myself on this. Going back to the Lakers, nowhere near comparison though. Our Kurt Rambis of the Lakers, he had to do all the hard work. And they called him Clark Kent because he had the glasses. Well, Birdman comes with the tats and some swag. And if you ever hear him off, when I say off camera, when they're miking him, no.
He's an interesting cat.
Oh, man. He's straight going up. I roll.
Raised on a farm. His daddy moved him to some rural area and then left his mother.
He's the man.
On some rural land. And they had to farm and fight the wild animals. He has a really interesting history, the Birdman. Yeah.
And
that's why he's tough like that.
That's my whole point. and where he comes in, he says, I'm going to cover mine. I'm going to take care of mine. But the best part about what I like about Birdman, because here's the part where I say sometimes you get too serious and you get too old for things. When he participated in that video with the Miami Heat, and he did his Birdman coming in, I said,
Harlem Shuffle.
Oh, man.
Harlem Shuffle.
That was it.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. The Harlem Shuffle.
You know what I'm saying? I just love... What's the song? Started from the bottom, now we here. We see people, and you hear stories where people start from the bottom, now we here. My whole team here. It's like, yo, that gives me chills.
And I'm going to say this over and over again, I'll say it. I don't think we have to worry about the change as much as it relates to being able to start new enterprises. Because I think through sports and other opportunities, the vehicle of change, especially social media, has been the people first. It hasn't been the technology that was developed. It's been when they built it, it took others to take it to another place. And social media was really launched by, and I tell this to Mario all the time, I said, it's always something that younger people will get around the restrictions and the barricades you try to push forward. Hip-hop, rap, may not be trending big time now. It's always trending.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to find a way around it. So to me, there's a hip-hop, and then there's corporate all in sports. And I believe sports is a vehicle, just like religion is a vehicle for the people. And then, of course, entrepreneurialism. I'm going to say this right now. I do like the Heat. I love what they represent. But you played like that yesterday.
Throw it out. Throw it out.
That ass. I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Because they beat, that's why I tell people those games, when they're that different, really, to me, don't really reflect on the series the same. They don't. They're aberrations. Yeah. That's why it happened that they lost and then they come back. So you could throw both of those games out.
Yeah.
Look at you guys.
And it's back to war.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Look at you guys trying to find an excuse for underperforming.
But like you said, social media.
That's why there's Viagra.
social media. It was beautiful that everybody took part. Everybody didn't agree with LeBron's moves. You know what I mean? I agree with that loss that happened, but the fact that they played not the best game, but we're gonna move on.
All right, now let me ask you this, and let me ask you, and you guys can say just yes or no. You always have to have a team to hate. You need one. Lakers have mobilized a lot of people to hate, and you need a team. Unfortunately, that's missing in this series. Do you look at the San Antonio Spurs, Mario, as the guys?
No.
Do you look at the Heat as the bad guys?
No.
So is that missing in this NBA?
You know what else you notice about this game? I don't know if anybody else has noticed. For people that play each other this intensely, have you noticed the sportsmanship in this game?
Absolutely.
It totally stands up. I've seen someone fall and someone from the opposite team actually run over
and help
them up.
Right.
Amazed the shit out of me.
Right.
So obviously these are people who respect each other. I'm a Tim Duncan and a Tony Barker. I just happen to think LeBron is a class act. I think Dwayne Wade is a class, and I just love the Miami team.
Yeah.
So, but I still have part of my heart for Tim Duncan. It's just a different San Antonio.
Hey, look, I know
Texas, y'all.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to root for
The game
Texas.
is going through a rebirth.
Yeah.
I mean, contracts and negotiations.
Yeah,
The
right.
Lakers are definitely going through a rebirth. Like the Lakers is finding themselves over again. I'm not even a Laker fan,
right?
But in support of those who are fans, every person, every Darius is a Laker fan. Every sister and brother fan I know.
That's all. He's spitting on you. You don't do it.
She's being kind to you, Lakers.
I'm only being
tough titty. Get over it.
They gotta get. I don't think they've ever lost like this.
No, they got other stuff to do.
See, Mario.
I don't give LA fans a break.
Mario understands that.
I tried.
I know you did. You did a good job.
They're diehard.
Can't be up there all the time.
They're gonna lose Kobe and Dwight. I already told you.
All right.
You lose a both.
Okay.
It's something.
Well, let me just say this. It is hard when you know that your best player on the planet is outperformed not by anybody that's the starting team on the Spurs. Gary Neal, Danny Green, who was actually the scoring leader in this series, outscoring and performing LeBron James. And then you also have Kawhi Leonard, the guy who has to stand in front of a guy who's physically imposing and somehow taking him out of his game. Quiet guys who don't like the sunshine of media getting it done. And I hate to say this. You want to root for a team you hate. I can't help it. I think that part's missing. Is it the
team or the player?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I think the part that when they say beat LA, they're not okay. When they chant beat LA,
figuratively,
right? We're taking the whole thing. All right. So fine, here we go. Thursday night, I'm going around the room. Give me the score. Who wins Game 4? I'm gonna start with the lady in the house because she's the lady in the house.
Give me the teams again.
Miami Heat, San Antonio Spurs, Game 4. Who wins?
And it's now 2-1 in favor of San Antonio.
Yes, sir. Remember this.
And they have, and the series goes, Melina, 2 games. They did the 2 games in Miami. Then it's 3 games.
In San Antonio.
And then you go back to Miami for 2 games again.
And if they keep
we're
winning,
at the what game?
You're at 4.
This is coming up on Game 4.
That's right.
With the San Antonio up 2-1.
That's right.
2-1, San Antonio.
In San Antonio.
Look at you thinking long.
I'm serious. Y'all asked me to predict.
Yes, that's right.
I need stats.
No stats. You don't get no stats here. This is reality.
I'm just going with who I like then. I'm going with Miami.
What score? What score?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just Miami
Copping
high.
out. Copping out.
I don't know. Miami high. All right. They'll be up in the high 90s.
Pretty good. PMC Pittsburgh picked Heat 95-91.
See, I said 90. Said 90.
Yes, you go.
Come on, thank you, Pete.
Now some people are predicting a sweep.
Right.
I mean, not a sweep, but that now that they're in San Antonio, that they could finish it
in San Antonio.
All you got to do is win every game in San Antonio,
right?
And you finish it.
That's right.
But then there were those people like Magic Johnson who predicted that the Heat
was gonna come up.
Was gonna sweep.
They gonna raise the temperature. They gonna raise the temperature. Ain't nothing hotter than Texas. I get that, but they gonna raise the temperature.
All right.
And they gonna sweep their balls through that court.
What?
I love when a
Okay,
woman
let me
says
just
balls.
stop, Mario. All right, let me go.
Hey, basketball,
Go back.
football.
Go away. All right, let me do this. I'll simply say this. You're talking about the ultimate disciplined team by the ultimate coach who actually says, I have as many championships in the last decade plus as the Lakers, and I'm still rolling. I think the discipline on San Antonio is unmatched. So I see them winning Game 4. I hate to say it, but I see Game 4 going to San Antonio.
Me too.
All right, you guys, guess what? There's the thing called fried chicken. And when fried chicken comes in, okay, when it comes into sports, it seems to elevate us to this part where we have to identify that fried chicken is not a good animal to talk about eating in certain circumstances when it's considered around black folks. Whether the people who are considering that statement to be black or not. We don't care. We're rating Sergio Garcia leaving his apology note in Tiger Woods' locker at the U.S. Open for making that wonderful statement about fried chicken.
He left an apology note in his locker.
In his locker.
It's like breaking up on Twitter.
Wait a minute, let me just say this.
I don't know if I trust apology
Think
notes.
about what he said. Now, wait a minute. I'm going to do this real quick, and you guys have the floor. Now, if you don't know okay, I'll just say fried chicken. If I say fried chicken, does that mean you know what's coming when a statement is made? Okay, yeah, if he wins, if we're going to apologize, if we do anything, we say, well, we'll serve some fried chicken.
Yeah,
it's a black thing, right? It's a black thing. That's what they're talking about. Sergio already did this. I'm not going to go over the whole story. The bottom line is that his media frontier said, you're about to get the hateration. This is social media. They're going to rain down on you because you went there. You went and you related black to fried chicken. No problem. Now, if
By the way, I'm getting hungry now.
Stop it. Stop it. So here we go.
Man.
If a person's going to apologize to you, should they leave a note? This is a man.
No. Flowers.
He goes to a locker at the U.S. Open, which is a major, and he's going to write you a note. Now, here's the other part. You see this picture right here? He left the note first, then went and proceeded to go to Tiger Woods, who's practicing, to come and say something, but he didn't apologize. So he said he didn't have time. Wouldn't you be able to apologize right when you're shaking somebody's hand that you're apologizing to? Now, Melanie, I want you to tell me, is it difficult to apologize when you're shaking somebody's hand?
It's not difficult. It's a matter of choice and time. It's not difficult. You can always apologize.
Why?
But why the fried chicken?
You can have sex and apologize.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Why?
Okay, what happened with the fried chicken thing? Sergio Garcia and Tiger Woods don't like each other. Haven't for a long time. And their back and forth is when they go back and forth, and they're going back and forth. They don't like each other. They played together. Sergio is going to be the next Tiger Woods, and just to capitalize it. But the bottom line is, in a recent tournament, he basically said to the media at somewhere in Europe, I can't remember if it was in London or Britain, whatever. He had said something at a golfing tournament dinner, and says, "Oh yeah, will you and Tiger make up or whatever?" And he says, "Oh yeah, I'll serve him fried chicken." That was basically
it's stereotypical, but if it sounds like they have this love-hate relationship. So in my mind, why apologize? What are you apologizing for?
Well, the backlash on anything, a golfer named Fuzzy Zeller did this with Tiger Woods way back, and he never recovered. You know about this, Mario. He never recovered.
Yeah, right. And Tiger, with his bad reputation, he still managed to come out on the top. High road. I probably would have said something like, "Yeah, I enjoy the chicken. Have your mama make it."
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like they
Bitch
have
keeps calling me.
Wait a minute. That's not what we're talking about.
See, I would have went there. See, I said, "Don't go there. Don't go there."
Not to fry.
I'm gonna bring your mama in it.
Good sportsmanship. They say good sportsmanship always take the high road. You said the word high road. That's what I would be thinking. Like who is going to take the high road? But in this case, I don't know if it
two
matters.
assholes.
That's right.
Because it's not. It's going to be one of those. I'm going to beat you, then you beat me. It's the competition, the competitiveness nature
right.
amongst these two players. So I don't know if it was out of line to say fried chicken culturally because he was culturally, being a smart ass. Then you can take it out of context. But
Right.
does he eat fried chicken? You know what I mean? It's
Right.
it's just different ways to look at it. And I don't want to blow it up in a way where it's not so Rachel, but maybe it's out of line. He was being a smart ass.
It really, you know, to be honest with you, I'm not saying I'm laughing at our folks because of the historical connection to this, because back in the day, in slavery and, you know, where it was heavily racial, all that was tied to that only meat that we could eat was fried chicken. I got that. I'm way beyond that.
The only meat we could eat was chitlins.
Pork. Bad parts of the pork. Right.
Wait a minute.
The cast off.
No, remember, this was like the enhanced meat. It went from, you know what I'm talking about.
Pork, the other right.
It went from there. So I'm not knocking it. I think it's laughable that the traditional conservatives and corporate take stories like this to mean all this. I think it's funny as hell. I think everybody else is like you. You like to roll the dozens. We talk about you, right? We talk about you. We say it. Sometimes you have to let these things die.
And what did Tiger say? Exactly.
And he just moved on. He didn't get an apology. He didn't care. He just moved on. Mario, you know what? Time for me to go.
Well, we still got that hot picks, everybody.
Yes, getting ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Victor Allen's New Sports, written and directed by the bald-headed black man. That's right. You had to love it.
That's wrong. That's wrong.